Okay, we wanted to do a recap of Thailand, just to sort of give our thoughts about the whole experiences of Thailand, sort of broken up by the various places that we went to and saw. We'll sort of do it a little chronologically. And first of all, we were in Bangkok for about a week.
Yeah.
And our thoughts around Bangkok were it was just really busy, really crowded. Um, Cool city, very cool city.
But boy, the traffic there, um, it went all over the place. Like it almost made you feel dizzy because the
Yeah.
traffic was going every which way and scooters going in between that traffic.
Yeah.
You don't dare just run across without looking because
Yeah.
it was nuts.
Yeah, it felt very hustly bustly, everything kind of at your fingertips,
For sure.
readily available. And again, cool city.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then from there we went to Chiang Mai, and that was a wonderful area for us. It was inland, so some of the other places that we were at in Thailand were more islands and beach
Right.
settings. Chiang Mai was inland. And one thing about Thailand in general is the people were just super warm, super generous, super kind. So it was a great way for us to sort of start our travels.
Yeah.
We love the people in Thailand.
Something that we learned about while we were there is that there's 3 months out of the year, every year, like from February to what's it, April?
Something like that. Yeah.
That it's super super smoky, and so you do not want to be there during those months. They do fires or something, so it makes it really hard to breathe and just not pleasant.
Yeah, specific to Chiang Mai.
Yes.
The other areas it didn't seem to have that kind of an issue, but yeah, they do some slash burning or something in Chiang Mai or right around that just
Right.
makes the air quality really bad. And we heard that from at least a couple people that had spent a fair amount of time there. So
Yeah, they said that they just leave during those months, and they
Cool.
don't stay there. So
yeah, go elsewhere. Yeah. The next place we went to was Phuket, and that was right on the beach. Wonderful, beautiful beach.
so nice.
Really nice. Again, people really nice.
Yeah, super touristy though.
Yeah.
Like anywhere, if you go shop, if you stop at a little market or anything, they're right there waiting, like right in your face practically.
Yeah,
Waiting.
They're a little kind of pushy, like salesy pushy, and people on the beach that would come by kind of pretty consistently with stuff that they were trying to sell on the beach. Yeah.
Still really friendly.
Yeah.
But just more right there at you.
Totally. The next place we went to was Krabi, and that I think was incredibly scenic compared to other areas. Lots of islands to explore, it seemed, around Krabi. So that really seemed appealing to us from an opportunity to like just check out different places that are close by. You'd have to get obviously by boat, but
yeah, but beautiful, mountainous, lush, just so pretty.
It was really, really nice.
Yeah.
And then the last place that we went to was Koh Samui. And again, we're pretty much right on the beach. That beach where we were was not as nice.
No.
The other thing about Koh Samui, I think we found, is just not as walkable. Like to get from where we were to a lot of places, you were walking basically on the road.
At least where the location that we were at.
Yeah.
Some people said that was their favorite island. So
Absolutely.
I don't know. We didn't see that, but we also didn't go around a lot. So
yeah, and there's a fisherman's, what do they call
Fisherman's
that?
Village.
Fisherman's Village. That was
kinda cool.
really, really cool. Also touristy, more expensive, but it was cool.
We talked to a guy in the pool, and he had said that they built 5 more hospitals on top of the 2 that they already had because of the people having accidents on the scooters. So there's a lot of scooters around, actually all over in Thailand.
All over, but certainly Koh Samui, that seemed to be pretty prevalent there.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that are, and the guy said, basically getting on scooters that shouldn't be and don't really know what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, the traffic is different in Thailand in general.
Yeah, it feels like it's a free-for-all kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
And then depending on how populous an area is, makes it feel more or less hectic, I guess.
Right.
So for all of Thailand, they've got currently a really nice retirement visa option where a person, I think maybe it's I don't know if it's every year. We met a lady who had been doing that for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she said basically every 3 months, she just had to go to like a local consulate and check in and make sure she met the criteria. But eligibility seems very doable for probably most people. It seems like we'd
Mm-hmm.
be eligible. So that could be a really cool option for long-term stay in Thailand.
Yeah.
Walkability, we talked about a little bit. Most of the areas that we were in were pretty walkable, but you'd have to be able-bodied
For
because,
sure.
yeah, some of them were very uneven. You constantly had to be just watching where you were walking.
Or if there was a sidewalk and it was, flat, you might have had to go under wires, around poles,
Yeah.
around cars because they park on the sidewalk. I mean, it's just, it's kind of, it's not
totally,
the same.
Yeah, it's different. Totally. Affordability, affordable for the most part everywhere we went, although there were varying degrees, but things were pretty affordable. And especially if you knew maybe where to go and you weren't going to like the tourist hotspots, you could get away with like meals. We on more than one occasion paid around $3, $4, $5 for a meal for both of us.
Yeah.
And so that's very attainable. We didn't do a lot of checking into like the health insurance, although I'm pretty sure that it's pretty affordable and pretty good quality health care.
Right. And we did talk to some people that they said that the healthcare wasn't bad.
Not
so
very good. They had recent experiences and
Yeah.
said it was great. We talked about traffic a little bit. Temperatures, as far as like climate, it really ranged depending on where we were. Like in Bangkok and in Chiang Mai, those again were not beach areas. A little warmer,
Yeah,
but
for
not
sure.
humid. They were hotter, but not humid. I'd say pretty doable.
More dry.
A little more dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other areas more like beach climate. So a little more humid, but all in all,
But still not
doable.
really bad. Yeah.
Not horrible. Doable.
Yeah.
Totally. So finally, can we see ourselves living in any of these locations? What do you think?
Maybe Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai was quite fun. There was so much to do there. So many, places to eat and massage places all over the place. Mountain areas to visit. That it seemed endless, really.
Yeah. Yeah. The other place that we totally loved was Krabi. Krabi, great beach vibe, and just very scenic, very beautiful. Although where we stayed, our hotel, not really an area that we would want to stay. It just wasn't.
No, there wasn't a whole lot to do right there.
Not there. But then as we kind of ventured out and went more sort of, I guess, in town-ish, it seemed like there would be a lot more there, although we didn't do a ton of exploring. But that's somewhere certainly, minimum, we can see ourselves going back, checking that out more, and probably doing some long-term stay there.
Oh, and maybe sometime, like have a boat for a while and just like be on the water. Like that would be so fun.
Yeah, that could be cool to just explore some of those islands around Krabi.
It was beautiful.
Yeah. So those are our thoughts as we kind of wrapped up our time in Thailand. And anything else that you think is noteworthy about it all?
No, I don't. I think we pretty much said the things that we would like.
Yeah.
Or give you ideas.
Yeah, totally. For us, it was a perfect spot to sort of start slow travels because the people made the difference. Like we have this sense of, all right, we're probably going to go other places and not find as friendly of people.
Right.
But at least we know it's out there. Like there are places in the world that just have super caring, super
so sweet,
cool people.
Yeah,
and that's a big takeaway for Thailand. All right. Well, with that, we'll wrap this one up and hope everybody's well.
All right. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye now.